Hey, all my movie maniacs, you're looking for some good independent horror this October? Then come to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, October 8th and 9th for the Northeast Wisconsin Horror Film Festival. There'll be some great independent horror showing there, and you may even have a movie man sighting if you're lucky. Find out more information at www.newhorrorfest.com. That's www.newhorrorfest.com. Now on with the show. Hey everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the Final Cut, and today we lasso the Magnificent Seven. Yes, the big remake of Seven Samurai, and it just came out this past weekend. Now here we get the story of Chisholm, played by Denzel Washington, who gets together a group of 6 other individuals to help defend a town from a robber baron named Bartholomew Bogue, played by Peter Sarsgaard. And we see how this group, this ragtag group of individuals, try to get the town at least enough to defend themselves from the impending doom, and hopefully maybe at least some of them will survive. This was a lot of fun. I took Honorable Son number 1 and number 2 to see it. I recently learned Honorable Son number 1 really enjoys westerns, so we recently did Seven Samurai and the original Magnificent Seven, and we did this one, and this was his favorite version of the story. I will say I had fun with this film as well. I just went into it cutting off the other films and taking it as its own, and this is a fun popcorn adventure film with some pretty intense action scenes in it, which was unexpected, especially for a film coming so late after the summer popcorn movie season. It's great to get a movie like this just before your awards season where you can just have fun. And not only does the audience have fun, but I think this cast had a lot of fun. There was a great energy here with Chris Pratt as the gambler, Faraday, Ethan Hawke as Robichaux, Vincent D'Onofrio, I always mispronounce his name, I apologize, but he had a fantastic character as Jack Horn. Really enjoyed his tracker character. Such a unique individual, and the way he played him was just a lot of fun. You got Byung-Hun Lee in here as Billy Rocks, the guy with the knives. You got Manuel Garcia Rulfo in here as Vasquez. Red Harvest is played by Martin Sensmeyer. I just loved the chemistry between these guys. They had a lot of fun. You could tell them playing up their roles, really getting into it and getting into the Western vibe, and I think that helps sell this film. Now, who also puts in a fantastic performance is Haley Bennett playing Emma Cullen, the one who hires the Magnificent Seven to help come save her town. And I loved her role in here. She really holds her own in the scenes with, everyone else, and a strong female presence here as well. Strong female character who kicks more tail than some of the guys in town that her character lives in. So really enjoyed her character, and Peter Sarsgaard playing up his villain. The direction of this film moves along nicely. I was worried about the length of the film, but it just clips along, I thought. I never felt really any dull moment in here. And when there isn't action, there's fun dialogue and performances involved. It captured the country landscape fairly well with the cinematography, though there are a couple of scenes in here especially moving along when you have the big groups of horses galloping across the plains. They tried to do kind of a tracking thing, which kind of took me away from it. I thought it could have been done better. And the third act, when things finally come to a head and there's the big clash, let me tell you, it's some intense scenes, especially for a PG-13 film, which I've heard some criticism about, of people going, oh, well, I didn't know it was going to be that intense for PG-13. Really? Captain America, First Avenger, guy gets chopped up on screen by propeller blades, okay? I mean, we've got plenty of examples of other PG-13 films with a high body count and some intense action scenes. Maybe not all up in your face like Magnificent Seven has, but let me tell you, it wasn't too intense for those 13 or older, especially those who are playing COD. I mean, seriously. Magnificent Seven's a lot of fun. It's a great modern Western. It shows the genre is still viable and I think timeless in some ways. This is a great story that has been told, not only just, people make a big deal, oh, it's a remake. Well, it's also been told at Battle Beyond the Stars and Bug's Life. Okay, that is another tale of the Seven Samurai. Watch it, you'll see it. So it's a big deal. So it's a story that's been told before. As long as they bring something fresh and new to it, which I think they did, and make it entertaining, which they did. I think that makes it a decent film in my book, and here I give it 4.5 stubs. I just had too much fun with it. My boys had fun. We got into it, and at the end you came out feeling like you went on a wild ride. And that'll about do it for us here at the Final Cut. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure many of you have other opinions about Magnificent 7. Please leave constructive comments down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, keep that ticket stub.